Oh, I didn't know I had you muted.
Okay.
I thought you were muted. Okay. So this episode actually didn't I didn't hate it.
This episode was something to say the least. We got a war brewing between Shannon and Sage,
Which I think
and how Shannon stayed up in the morning, woke Steven up, and was like talking game this early on.
yeah. And they have even and she hasn't even been to tribal yet. She's just constantly talking game.
They haven't been. That's the thing. She's playing way too hard, and now everyone's going against her. Like even
Exactly. She's
Christina, who she deeply
r-
connected with.
right. Like she's playing too hard when she doesn't need to. Because the thing about when you don't need to go to tribal council, you do not need to game that hard. Like you can still talk like
You can still
with
talk
like
game, but
yeah every once in a while like just check up on your allies. Oh like hey yeah.
uh,
You don't need to do that. It's
uh, it broke.
oh well it's just way too much work for them to do that. Like you don't need to do that at the crack of dawn.
I know. Too much game.
Yeah. And we had another journey. The
Another journey
this is only the second journey this season, by the way.
only two.
Yeah. Say what you will, but this season kind of feels like a season that would be in the 30s. Like
Oh,
it doesn't feel
it
like
could be.
it doesn't feel like the new era season. Like you've only had nobody has lost their votes and you've only had two journeys so far. Episode 2 and episode and this recent episode.
And then there's
And
basically what is it? The journey. The journey.
uh,
MC went. That was a lock. But then
yeah,
on Hina.
it was two people from each one person from each tribe.
But then there's
Nate
Hina
from
who. But then there's Hina who Jason wanted to go, Nate wanted to go,
yeah,
Savannah wanted to go. So
and
Jawan came up
Jawan
with this simple solution: rig
he
a rock
rigged
draw
yeah,
to make
he
Nate
rigged
go.
the rock draw. This is what one of the players did in 44. One of the Lauren I think uh yeah Lauren rigged the rock draw so she would go on the journey on like episode 1.
And then and then there's and then before that at night, there was Jason who was contemplating, and he was like, he knew he was on the dead bottom.
Yeah,
He knows he's on
and
the
he
bottom. The old Uli managed to keep him over Matt.
yeah, and they talks about like, oh, I want to get out somebody from the red tribe. Well, that's the
Well,
only
I mean,
people
he
he
doesn't
can
even
get.
have any other options.
Yeah, play a shot in the
The
dark.
only other option is playing his shot in the dark or taking out Sophie, which both of them not really good.
I honestly think he should have just played a shot in the dark.
And then
I would
before
at that
that,
point.
and then before that, Jason was talking like Pokemon with whatchamacallit, Jawan. And Jawan yet again stole Savannah's thing, which this time
Oh,
it was her water bottle.
or honestly, what I would have done if I was Jason, I would have been like, hey, I'm going to play my shot in the dark, so you better find a backup in case that works.
Well, but
Try to like try.
if they're smart, then they'd put 3 votes on Jason and 2 votes on Jawan
Yeah,
to make sure Jason does go home if the shot in the dark fails.
no, I would trick them into thinking I'm playing my shot in the dark and not. So that I
But
would
then they would be smart and then put 3 on you and then 2 on the backup target.
Yeah. No, but then the third vote will be enough. It'll tie then. Because
But
if
when
they're
you're
having
playing your
two other
shot in the
people.
dark, you
No, I'm
lose your
saying
vote.
tricking. I'm not saying I am. I'm saying if I'm gonna I would have tricked them into thinking I'm playing my shot in the dark.
So then it would tie. But then
Yeah,
they
I
realized
probably
they'd realize they were being lied to, and they'd all vote you on the revote.
yeah, but what else am I supposed to do? Just play my shot in the dark, or just walk like a dead fish and not do anything, and
Just
just
play a
let
shot in
them
the dark
figure out?
because you're dead on the revote anyways.
Yeah, yeah, well, that's boring. I'd rather actually try to fight instead of just, oh, I'm just gonna play like a dead fish.
And and then yeah, so Savannah's getting agitated with Jawan.
Oh
And
yeah,
then there's the journey where Nate meet.
Jawan keeps stealing Savannah stuff, like specifically Savannah stuff. Like he stole her bag in like episode 3 or episode 2, and then he stole her water bottle. I what if
there's a journey where MC and whatchamacallit, Nate went on, and then there's sandbags everywhere. The task was simple: bring all the 30-pound sandbags to the barrel until they found a note.
yeah.
And the note was there is a advantage hidden under a rock. But then Nate doesn't want the advantage. Nate doesn't want the advantage, nor does he want MC to have it. So what does Nate do? He lies to MC, telling her that there's no time. So MC listens, looks at the clock, and somehow wants to go on with the day. So she leaves instead of getting the advantage.
Oh yeah, I mean, what do we
Which
do?
that was actually a little bit stupid.
That's really not that stupid, honestly. Because it's really, how is that stupid?
I
It's
mean,
like,
sure,
where's
you want to conserve your energy, but I
no,
mean,
because
advantage?
then she would have lost her vote. She already has an advantage. She already has an idol she's gonna get.
No, they nearly brought all the sandbags so she wouldn't lose her vote.
Yeah, but she could have easily spent way too much time out there actually looking for it.
That was a
Yeah.
possibility, but like, why not go for it?
Because she already has an idol. She already has a lost vote. There's no reason to try to look for an advantage in the risk that you'll lose 2 votes. She already has a lost vote and she already has advantage. There's no reason to get another advantage
I mean,
and then
that's fair, yeah.
put a target on her back. Because if Nate saw her and she found the advantage, then what would Nate do? He would go back to the other tribe and say, "Oh, she has an advantage."
Now back at whatchamacallit, Kelly, the new Kelly, MC comes back and they start talking game again with Shannon and Sage.
And then
And then
Shannon goes on.
No, Shannon goes up to Steven and Christina, wants to work with them. But then Steven's like, oh my god, you're playing way too hard. You're playing way too hard, which he's not wrong.
Yeah. And then Shannon eventually goes on a walk with Sage, and she's basically saying stuff like, "Oh, we talk about family, we talk about stuff what
They
we
talk
like,
about
but we never talk
skincare.
game." Yeah, but we never talk about game. And then Sage literally just says, "Yeah, people think I'm a fucking dumbass, but actually I'm super smart." Which I
And
find
then
really fun.
afterwards, Steven and Christina go to Sage and then once the beans are spilled, Sage starts fuming.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
She literally started fuming. Her face was literally turning red.
We'll say that again.
Uh, Sage's face was literally turning red as she was fuming.
No, for what from again?
Because they reveal that Shannon wants to vote her.
Oh yeah, yeah. She just blatantly just told everybody like, Oh yeah, I want to vote
And then she
Shannon.
declares that she's going to eat Shannon.
Yeah, like that's so dumb from Shannon just to outright to say, "Oh yeah." It just shows that she feels so much like she's on top that she could just outright say.
Shannon's not on the top. Like everybody knows she's playing way too hard.
It's like uh
Charity from Survivor 48.
no, not Charity. It's like the thing he just did. It reminds me of Dean from Island of the Andals, where during pre-merge, like like Karishma was literally right in front of him. She says like, "Oh, maybe we should just split the votes on Karishma and the other person because he was so on top." It feels exactly like that. It feels exactly like that.
They're actually
Also,
setting
like,
up Shannon to get a charity placement.
yeah, I think either, but also there's a possibility that she goes home next episode if they lose immunity with
It
the
doesn't look
tribe
that
swap.
way right now.
No, because the tribe swaps are, but also Jawan could go home instead because it's because at the because the new tribe swap next episode is going to be like Jawan, Sage, Shannon, and Steven. And
The one Sage, Shannon, and who?
Steven. Either Shannon and Sage,
Okay, so
like,
Shannon and Sage could put aside their differences and just get Juwan out of there.
yeah,
But this is
or
just, but
Steven.
you're literally just spoiling it.
No, we know there's a tribe swap next week. We
We
know that
know
it's
there's
not
a
a
tribe
spoiler.
swap, but we don't know who is who.
Yeah, it's not really it's not really a spoiler. It doesn't reveal anything. We don't know who wins the challenge. We don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, so
Really?
Uli's coming back for a second time.
Huh? Yeah, we know
Because
it's we already know it's like
it's three
new
tribes, yeah.
tribe. Yeah, but I could see
I
that
swear,
where
are they doing a late merge?
I think so. I think they're going to just do like they do in Cambodia, where they just merge and there's no merge story. I expect next week is going to be not next week, the week after is going to be merge.
So they're
Or
going to merge at 10 or 11.
11. Or you know what they easily could just do is they could instead of actually swapping tribes next week, they could instead be like, "Oh, we're going to swap for this challenge and whoever wins gets reward." Like
Possibly.
maybe they
Or the
like
two tribes get immunity or something. We don't know.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure you had to swap. Yeah, swap. Even Mike Bloom said it on Twitter that yeah, it's a swap, which is interesting because we've rarely ever had two swaps.
Well, now we have it because Jake was pulled.
Yeah, but they said they're always planning on swapping at 14.
Were they really?
Yeah, they said they were always planning on swapping. So I believe them that they were saying because it would make sense because what this challenge could have been, it could have been one of the past challenges that they were planning on doing. They didn't do it because Jake was medevac. Because they said uh yeah, file for was yeah.
Oh, so right now Uli is winning the war between Hina and between the Hina Uli war because Jason was taken down, Matt was taken down,
And Sophie
Sophie
and
and Alex are
Sophie
left
and
on the outs or the middle.
yeah, and Sophie can't win because she has a zero vote confessional. She has basically getting no confession. And Christina also can't win. The only players on Hina that actually have potential to possibly win are MC
And
and
Steven.
yeah, Steven. Because they're the only players on Hina that have gotten a confessional every single episode. as Sophie has been getting one
Yeah, they're
confessional
setting up
consistent
MC and
every
Steven
single
to be like some
episode.
sort of dynamic duo.
Well, not really, because they've barely shown to actually interact. I think they interacted like once, like that's it.
But Steven knows about MC's Beware advantage and she trusts him with
Oh yeah,
her
she
life.
does. I could see that possibly. Also, like Sophie has been getting consistent one confessional every single episode.
Only one.
Yes, only one. There's only one episode that she's had two confessionals in, and that was episode 1. It's actually insane. She's only had 5 confessionals in total. Christina has more confessionals. Um, she has Sophie S. By the way, yeah, of course. Sophie S. has the same confessionals as Nicole.
Sophie S has the same amount of confessionals as Nicole, of all people.
Yes,
The first
first
boo.
booth. Yes, she has one less confessional than Annie. That's insane. If she goes far, that'll be shocking for me. That'll be like shocking. It's like how much did Jeff hate her to do that? Like he must have been really mad when she complained
It's
about
gonna be like
about the
if someone
about
from
the
season 13 gets far and actually decide not to give them a good edit. Because Grammy
yeah
got a really good edit in that one episode.
yeah or how I barely got an edit. I got like 1 or 2 confessionals, and then all my confessionals were on my boot episode.
Or like the episode before that.
Yeah.
And then back to Survivor 49, the challenge. The giant bamboo cage. And that the reward was chickens.
Yeah. And the people on New Kelly were complaining about it and being like, "Oh, we don't want chickens. It's more like a burden because we have to kill it."
They really did not want to kill a chicken, which is
Yeah.
understandable.
But then they put all of the guilt on the guys. Then though they basically
They'd
put
have
all
to
the
put
guilt
all
like
the girls all stood back while the guys they had to do all the work.
yeah they could have done something. They could have like maybe pluck it, but instead they decided to put all the trauma and all the stuff on them.
Wow.
Remember JT in Survivor when he took the chicken and spun it around like literally he took it by his head and then he swung it around his head.
What?
Yeah, to kill the chicken, he literally took it by the neck and started swinging it around his head.
And that's how he killed the
So
chicken?
yeah, in Survivor.
Why did they give chickens as a reward in Survivor, bro?
Because it's food. Like you're literally supposed to kill it. Like literally,
Why
the
can't they
first
just
time
give them an already dead chicken?
because it's Survivor. You're literally surviving on an island. Would when you're living on an island, would you find random already cooked chicken for you or already pre-meat?
Oh
No,
yeah,
you'd have
that
to
is
kill a chicken yourself.
unrealistic.
Yeah, you'd have to kill a chicken yourself. So they're putting them in natural. So remember, the Survivor nowadays is so much different because in original Survivor, they literally had to drink out of the local community water well that all the other animals were drinking out of in Africa. But like literally in season 1 when they got the chickens, they said, "Hey, do you have the name for your chickens?" Yeah, lunch and dinner.
Wow.
They're like, yeah, because they were like, "Oh yeah, we already know we're gonna cook it because that's literally what they're there for you to kill it and then eat it." But
And
also,
then there's Uli.
they
Jason
also,
pitched Rizzo to Jawan.
I honestly think he should. Jason should have just gone to Savannah and say, "Hey, would you maybe be interested in getting a Jawan?"
He
If
could have
or
done. Could have done that, but he didn't know Juwan was the target.
yeah. Well, didn't he know from last
And
week?
plus, he
Because
was allied with whatchamacallit. He was allied with Juwan too, so he wouldn't
oh
throw him
yeah,
under the bus like that.
Jawan is such an idiot.
Juwan is such a
I
goofball
he's he do you I think he might have a little crush on Savannah.
because
Because
why is he stealing her stuff
yes,
specifically?
and then he also says in a confessional, when I grow up, I want to be like Savannah. He's 28 and she's 31. It's like a 3-year
Oh
difference.
my!
Like, I literally think he has a crush on her. She fucking hates him. She's like, God,
Oh
I
my
hate him.
God! Look!
I hate
Oh
him.
my God! He's gone.
I
Go.
saw I saw him.
Why did he leave?
But I genuinely think that he has a crush on her.
That
It
could be the
makes no
case.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, why does he keep stealing stuff and then say, I want to be like her when I grow up? It's really funny. But Jawan is just going to be Mitch 2.0. Watch. He's going to never make a move and then he's going to get voted out. I honestly suspect
Possibly.
he might even make Final Four because of how little he's going to turn. I feel like Savannah might just take him to like Final Five or Final Four and just vote him out then.
It depends. It just depends on what Savannah decides to do.
Yeah, because she might just hate him so much she might just want him out of merge immediately.
Yeah.
I Jeff said this merge was fluid, but I'm starting to think that what if the season is fluid like 44 was fluid? Like how the TK3 kind of just steamrolled to the end and swiftly went back and forth on taking out the tribes. Like what if it's just Sophie, Rizzo, Nate, and Savannah steamrolling to the end while uh
That would be
Pagani.
just boring.
I know,
And then everybody else would be on the bottom.
yeah, I fear that's what we might be getting. I really hope that's not true. I really hope
I do
that's
not
not
want to
true. But
see. I do not want to see Razor Savannah win.
I want to see some. Oh, we might already. Well, Savannah might already have one based on tribe divisions.
I actually do
But
not want to see either of them win. Like,
I I want Sophie to win. I would love Sophie B to win.
uh, I would want. Wait, Segretti or Bellardi?
Bilardi.
I like her. I wouldn't mind her winning. I probably would want Steven to win though, or he's like pretty good.
Meh. I haven't seen him enough. I wouldn't mind a Savannah win because I so badly want a villain winner. We haven't had a villain winner in so long. Been
Because
ages.
Savannah's the ringleader.
I would love Savannah to win. I think she'd be a great villain winner, and we haven't had a villain winner in
And then let's
so
talk about that
long.
preview with Sage and Shin. What was happening there?
I were they fighting?
We don't know what they were doing. Were they fighting? Were they making up? We don't know. Were they talking game for the
Oh
first
yeah,
time?
they're hugging. I think maybe fake. Could be. I think it
It
could be
could be an Eva
possible.
Star turning point. What you call it?
They easily from the swap. They could easily just uh work together at this one vote. Like, oh yeah, let's put a different side. They work together, get out either Steven or Jawan, and then Sage flips on her at the
Uh,
merge.
the person they'd more likely get out in that case would be Jawan. because they've
Yeah,
talked with Stephen Moore. They get along with him.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, I honestly think that for Savannah, I think possibly getting out Jawan would have been the better move because
Yeah, it
now
would
it
have because Jason was a
because
lone
now
wolf.
I know because also now they're going into the merge 4-6, and it's very obvious that the
It's gonna be
tribe
very
line
obvious that the tribe division it's
it's
looking
it's going to be
scary.
it's they're going to be in a us versus them mentality. And I think if they got off one of their own, it would show the yellow team that like, hey, we can get our own. It's not all us versus them,
I know.
but still secretly, and then get them to secretly trust you. But they
Yeah, so
didn't, and
taking out Jason was the better. It was the worst move, and taking out
yeah,
Jawan was the better one.
yeah, because Jason wasn't. But also, Jason was really good at puzzles. So, if he got to the merge, he could have blown it away with some of those immunities if they're all puzzles.
Oh
Because
yeah,
you saw
oh
how,
yeah, because Jason was a beast at puzzles. He really
yeah,
loved puzzles.
he was really, yeah, he was the puzzle god. Like, it's kind of crazy. But I could see that. I could see a reality where Jawan was the next boot to go. I kind of want that. I don't want Jawan to go far. I just don't want Jawan to go far.
Yeah, I kind of
I
wanted Jawan
hope.
out there and not Jason.
Yeah, Jawan is just not really interested in seeming to play the game properly. Just like, oh, let's just stay at the bottom and stay at the bottom for the entire game. It's like, yeah. I I love Sage though. Low key, Sage might be my favorite player. She's so fun.
By funny, you mean wolf, and I like poop, and I have, I have to use I have to pee whenever I get excited.
I like her confessionals this episode. She like she can like she might look stupid, but like she understood that she was at the bottom of the tribe, and she's actively trying to work to get out of the bottom. And I really appreciate about her. She's actively playing the game.
So she was
And
actually playing. She was actively playing the game.
yeah, she is. She literally is playing the game because she literally was at the bottom, and now she's out of the bottom because she actively went against Shannon. As she's actively prepping to get Shannon out to make sure it ensures that
Yeah,
she
yeah.
stays.
Then it was all hands on deck in the bamboo challenge, the bamboo cage. It had to be all
I'm
hands on deck. Like
I
everyone had to. Oh, there he is.
go on.
All right. I'm here finally. How long have I been gone? What, 4 weeks?
30 minutes and 4 weeks. Yes.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my God.
So far, Sophie has been to every single tribal.
And of course she has.
I really want her to become Denise Stapley 2.0.
Well, yes, I
I
do.
need her, but but I I really hope they lose the challenge next week. But also, I would hate that because
She
uh
deserves. Like she deserves.
she's literally Rizzo, Savannah, MC, and Sophie got swapped onto that tribe.
Mhm.
And if MC plays her idol, Sophie's going to go home.
Mm. But
So
they don't know she has the idol though.
yeah, they won't have it. Yeah, they won't know that, so they won't make a backup plan.
Exactly.
Yeah, so let's hope that doesn't happen because they've been prepping up a Shannon versus Sage, and I think it's starting to properly culminate.
Who do you think is gonna go home in that tribe if they do go to tribal next week?
Uh, Shannon. Well, maybe I could see Jawan, honestly, because I could see them putting off
It's
their
more Jawan
differences.
because we saw in the preview, Shannon and Sage were doing something.
Yeah, they're hugging like it could possibly where Sage makes up and they put their differences for like one vote and then they get out Jawan. And then they come into and then Sage
Possibly.
flips and votes out Shannon.
Mm.
Also, does that mean Shannon makes jury? Because I'm assuming if it's no mergatory, if they're going to merge at 11, you're going to immediately make jury if you make 11th place.
Ideally, they will merge at 11, right?
Yeah, because usually that is a usual normal time they merge. They've merged at 11 in Survivor 41,
Hmm.
so I'm going to assume that they're just going to merge at like 11 people and just have a normal merge. Have not have any silly mergatory. Just hey, look, you're merged. No more of this. I would love for that to happen because
When they didn't pull a Erica and bring
it's
back
been
Don.
it's been so long since we've had a normal merge.
This isn't even a
This
normal merge either. 3 tribes of 4? Like, that's insane.
yeah. Well, they've had 4 tribes of 4.
That is true.
Yeah, so it's
It's
not
like, it's
weird to
just
have.
insane.
I love it actually. I just love that they're having.
It's something new. I
Yes, I
like,
like I
yeah.
like this new swap. It's refreshing to have something new era that's not just game swap. Then you go on journey. There've only been 2 journeys this entire season, and nobody has lost their vote. This is the first new era season where they are really just letting the players actually play the game and not interfering. Like it's refreshing. Feels like a season that belongs in the 30s, not a new era. It doesn't feel like a new era season.
Mm.
Like yes, the votes so far have been pretty boring, but at least nobody's votes has been stolen, or at least nobody has
That's
gone on a
true.
journey to play Yahtzee and lost their vote, and they got vote because they lost. Like Nicole got to vote, Annie got to vote, Jeremiah got to vote, Matt got to vote, Jason got to vote. They all got to vote.
Mm. Mm.
Just
Honestly,
feels just feels like an older
Yeah, where everybody got to
season.
vote, like everyone has a chance to vote.
yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, Shannon needs to go. I'm tired of her ass.
I she's trying to South Pacific it, but she
Hmm.
doesn't understand why Coach was able to pull that pull that crap, and she can't.
Hmm.
Like she needs to properly manipulate people's Christianity, like and like actually like oh you're not Christian, you do that. Do it
I mean, she is doing that,
if
but
you're
it's
going to
just
go
like,
if you're going to go full South Pacific, go full Coach Wade, go full Colt. You like make like the friendship alliance like Maggie did in Big Brother 6.
but it's just not gonna work. She already has people like she's not liking.
Yeah, Steven is
I'm not
smart
liking
enough.
her.
Like Steven is already seen me might be a smart player. I think Steven might be on the wrong season.
What makes you say that?
Because everybody else on his tribe is basically uninterested in actually playing the game, and he's interested in actually playing the game.
Well, honestly, he hasn't gotten a chance to even play the game
Yeah,
besides making connections.
yeah, but literally everybody on like MC and Steven are the only ones that are like, oh kumbaya. Like Steven is a kumbaya.
Mhm.
He feels like he would crush it if he was on something like season 47.
Probably.
Yeah, it
And
feels
Jeff
like
saying that this is the hottest season that he's been a part of.
he said it's the hottest season on this location.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Because yeah, because Africa was like all the way up to like 115 degrees.
Insane.
I know.
And that
And
one
nobody,
season, Michelle season, go wrong. It was like
yeah,
three
they
people dying.
literally they in
Oh,
like the 90s, but literally somebody had to get medically evacuated.
wasn't it who Caleb? And then wasn't he on Big
Yeah.
Brother later that year?
No, he was on Big Brother before
Oh,
Survivor.
before Survivor. Oh wow.
Yes, he was on it years before, I think, because he was on Big Brother 16. He was on the season with Derek and Cody.
That god awful season. I tried watching it. I just couldn't get to it.
Yeah, here it's just one of the worst seasons.
I mean,
Oh,
people
he
like it
was
because of Derek, and I'm like, I understand
yeah,
he's a good player, but it's just like,
and Caleb got fourth place on Big Brother. He went
really.
fourth. Yeah, but he
I'm
was
guessing
taken out.
male alliance.
Huh?
I'm guessing male alliance.
Yeah, he was with Cody and Derek. They basically
Of
just
course.
disposed of him.
And I think I heard about him hating on Amber, right?
I don't
Like, that
know.
was a whole thing with him.
So, also, I have no clue.
Right.
Also, I can understand why they started only being in Fiji now because of Cambodia and Koh Rong, because apparently the filming environments were horrible. Like it was so bad. Like
Mm.
multiple people on production got injured or had infections after their season on Cambodia. Like that's why they started
Oh,
just
so
filming
they
it.
just so that's why they started sticking only to Fiji.
Yeah, and basically the entire cast got infections. Like Peter literally got an infection on his hand that he needed surgery with after he got
Jesus.
back because if he didn't go to surgery, he would have lost a hand. Like there's so many players, or uh or like Ty, I think Aubrey has. There's multiple cast members who literally got infections. I got really bad like infections. Like there's a reason why they started doing Fiji now. You don't want something like go wrong to happen again. Like it's the closest that somebody has ever gone to actually dying. Or in Africa, Lex was literally at early stage kidney failure.
Jesus. Wasn't there a guy who like jumped into a fire or something?
Michael Supin, he fell.
Oh, he fell.
Yeah, the pedophile.
Jesus.
Literally, Michael Supin is a pedophile. He was evacuated on season 2.
That was season 2.
Yeah, and then he got runner up on fucking Philippines. So if you're
Jesus.
looking to watch Philippines, get ready to see Michael
I
Skupin
don't.
through the
I haven't
entirety
watched
of the
any
season.
Survivor season before. I tried. I got a few episodes deep into Sandra's original season, Pearl Island.
It's such a good
It's,
season.
I liked Rupert and I liked Skinny Ryan.
It's one of the best seasons.
And I
It
just
has a
those
really good
things.
end game.
I mean, I'm guessing it's against Sandra and Fair Play.
No, Drive Fair Play gets voted out at third place.
I mean, yeah, I know that, but I'm guessing like the end game
Oh
was
yeah,
the same as the one that makes it interesting.
yeah. Lillian, because Lillian gets second place. She makes the end game very interesting.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, she literally has actual win potential at the end. Like no joke.
Doesn't she get voted out early?
Yeah, she gets voted out. She gets voted out third. And funny thing is, the only reason why she gets voted back into the game is because the pre-jury members don't want her ruining the pre-jury trip. That's the only reason why they voted her out, voted her back into the game. It's like, you're gonna
Uh,
ruin this trip. And then, fucking,
That's
uh,
crazy.
yeah, and then Lillian basically controls the entire merge. Everybody wants to work with her. She literally controls all of the votes.
that's funny.
Yeah. So that's how much people wanted to work with her because she pulled off like the Bertrand, the Dara blindside, the was part of the Rupert blindside. Like, it's insane how much actual power she held into the game.
Gag.
Gag.
No,
Oh
not
yeah.
gag. Gag.
Yeah. Also, I so badly want Sophie B to win. I don't think she's gonna win. I think Savannah's gonna win because, but also if Savannah and Rizzo don't win and they're on 50, that's insane because they really bamboozled us.
I would rather that than assuming the people on 40, assuming the people for 49 on 50 just win.
But look at the way they're
Yeah.
being edited right now.
Like,
It's
Savannah has
obviously
so much editing.
Savannah or Sophie. It's literally one of them two. I don't see
Well,
right now.
Sophie had one confessional this episode.
That is true.
Yeah, she literally went down from having more than 5 an episode going down to 1. They really could, since she got out of the tribe, they could easily just make it so they just purple her for the rest of the season, and then just give Savannah all the attention because Savannah had the most confessionals this episode. She's the only person who had more than 10 confessionals. MC had the second most confessionals, and she only had 7 confessionals. Like, from episode 4, so far for 2 episodes straight, Savannah has had the most confessionals for 2 episodes straight, and the only person with over 10 in an episode.
Well, that's something.
And she has the most confessionals in the show so far. She has 36 confessionals. Alex has 34, and Sophie has 30. So right now, I think Savannah is the clear front runner to win. Like, she's been getting a lot of a good confession.
But when is she not?
That's literally a possibility, yeah.
Yeah, like if we look at Edgic charts, Savannah is basically CP for this episode, complex personality. Like, she's CPN 5, pretty good. Oh yeah, it's she did get some negative content this episode though. Like, I could honestly see them, Savannah, since Savannah's on 50, I could see them setting up Savannah as this like big villain. They're like, oh, she wins this game, she's a big villain. She's takes no crap from anybody. She's like, she's just a villain, and like, oh, you want to root against her. So when you go in 50, you'll want to root against her compared to people like Suri, and you'll hope that like she's taken down. I mean, like, they've done that in the past. They've done that with Russell Hands. They gave him literally over 100 confessional, like in Samoa, and like they set him up as like this big villain you're gonna hate, and then coming to Heroes versus Villain, it's like, oh, I'm one of the best villains in history, and you agree with it because been shown how much hateable.
He wasn't. I don't see him like as a villain. I just see him as an asshole.
Yeah, villain. That was villains used to be. Villains used to be assholes.
That is true.
Yeah, literally, that's what a villain. That's what villain. If you're an ass, you're a villain. Shane was a villain.
And then I
Also-
believe that's enough for Survivor 49. Can we?
Mhm.
Are we able to like? Are we able to keep it off? And are we able to like end it here and move it, and wait for another week and see what happens?
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Okay, well, who's going home next episode?
I think
It depends on
either-
who's. Yeah.
I think either Shannon or Jawan.
Okay, well, next episode, I think Joanne is going home. So
Let me look at any tribes.
That's what
If I
that's
can
what I
get